Hi, this is Jason again, and I'm going to be giving a talk on Speaking Section 2 and some tips for you. Now in Section 2, you're given a cue card. You're expected to speak up to 2 minutes on a topic. Some students struggle with making notes and finding things to talk about. So here are some tips to help you for Section 2. Tip number 1. Making notes. You want to stick to just writing keywords. So here, don't think about sentences, don't think about grammar, just stick to writing keywords. So for example, if it asks, can you think of a gift that someone gave you? Think about what gift, who gave it to me, and then you can make a story from that. So for example, last year, my girlfriend gave me a present, which was an Apple Watch. So you can build by just using keywords. For example, what gift? An Apple Watch. Who gave it? My girlfriend. So that gives you good basis to make a good topic and what to speak about for up to 2 minutes. So just stick to keywords. Don't think about grammar, don't think about spelling, just keywords. Okay, tip number 2. Practice some really interesting creative openers. So what do I mean here? Well, it's important that you tell the examiner what you're going to talk about at the beginning of a talk, but try and think of some creative openers. For example, let's say they ask you about a time you saw an exotic animal. You could say, one of my earliest memories was going to Khao Yai. So I'm going to talk about the time I went to Khao Yai and saw a tiger in the woods. So here I use an expression like, one of my earliest memories. It's a very short sentence and you still explain to the examiner what you're going to talk about in your introduction. Tip number 3. Paraphrase your talk. So during the talk, you're expected to show your wide range of vocabulary, but you also want to be able to show that you can paraphrase and not repeat the same thing over and over and again. So for example, try to avoid words like I like this, and I like this, and I like that, and maybe you say, and I like this, and I really love that, and I adore doing this. But also think about how you can really impress the examiner. So if they asked you a question, let's say, can you think of a time that you made someone laugh? You could answer on the lines of, there was one time I played a practical joke on my friend and it really cracked him up. So there I used a paraphrase. Instead of saying make someone laugh, I said cracked them up. And crack them up is a phrase you can say that really made someone laugh. Another bit of vocabulary there, in case you didn't understand it, was practical joke. And a practical joke is like a trick you play on someone to amuse them. Okay, so that's all the tips I have for you on Section 2. So please join me later for some tips on Section number 3.